Hello, people. This is a story of Carolyn Briggs, a lady that's been missing from Bonham, Texas since 1970, 71. She just came up missing one day. And this is some of the streets that she would walk back in the day. I'm just making some notice. Maybe she's listening and can see it. This would be, back in the day, it was a trail that came right through here from 5th Street, and we would come from 5th to 6th Street and come through the trail, and we would walk this way. Back in the day, I'm on 6th Street in Bonham, Texas. We would walk this away from the trail, and as you can see, it's a vacant lot right there. Right at that vacant lot used to be Sadie's Cafe, a place where they would all hang out, and listen to music and have a few beers back in the day from 5th Street to 6th Street. Sadie's Cafe. As y'all can see. The lot here is where Sadie's Cafe used to be. It's no longer here. But you'll see a picture of the cafe. I'll post a picture of Sadie's Cafe right about here. Sadie's Cafe would originally have sat right here on this vacant lot. Sadie's Cafe. This is where it would have sat. It's no longer here, but this is where it would have sat. Sadie's Cafe, a place that Carolyn Louise Briggs would hang out from time to time. Hello, people. This is the story of Carolyn L. Briggs, my mother. And I'm here with a family member, Calvin Wilson. And he's just going to tell us a couple of things about Carolyn Briggs. What do you know? Where was my mother living at the time she came up missing?
She lived on East 5th Street.
On East 5th Street?
Yeah, Bonham, Texas.
That trail, that famous trail that led to Sadie's Cafe, did she go to that cafe to your knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. Across the river, it was cafes across the river that you guys used to go through back in the day.
Yes.
Do you remember the names of those cafes? Or?
No, really, they wasn't cafes. They was what do you call them? Bars.
Bars.
Yeah, but in the front would be just for whites, and in the back on each thing would be for blacks.
Oh, okay.
It was integrated.
Right. So those bars, were they just over the river? Is it a certain town that they were in that you can recall?
Now as soon as you go across a bridge and go about a quarter of a mile, there's one on each side of the street.
Oh. Okay, and over the years, people have told me that my mother was a real pretty lady, light-skinned lady. To your knowledge, is that true?
Yes.
She was a nice-looking lady back then.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes.
Well, is there anything if you know about my mother that would be helpful? Is it anything that you could possibly tell me in my research for my mother that would be helpful?
Not really, but I just remember when she left, and I never did see her no more. So that's about the only thing I could say. Because after that, they really didn't. When she came up missing, they really didn't pursue it. To me, they didn't.
Okay.
Because they just saying she hadn't come back.
Right.
And I never did know the police to investigate into it or anything like that.
Okay. Well, people, you've heard it from a close family member, Calvin Wilson. And to Carolyn Briggs, if you're out there, these are just some of the people that are interested in finding you. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you all have a blessed day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Looking for Carolyn Briggs. Today I'm currently in Bonham, Texas, walking some of the places that she used to walk. And right here, there used to be a trail go through here. And she would walk from right here from 6th Street to 7th Street where she resided, where she stayed. Then the trail would have it would have come through here like this. And this is the trail that they would have taken back in the day to go to Sadie's Cafe. And she would have walked through here. Over the years, people have moved in and put things here, but still, this is where she would have walked from 7th Street through the trail, where she would eventually, as you can see, she would eventually walk through the trail here, and it would have been right here sits on that empty lot right there. That would have been Sadie's Cafe, where they would all hang out and listen to music and dance and just enjoy life. Right here, Sadie's Cafe would have sit right here on this lot where I'm standing. And just so you guys know that the street that I'm on the corner of 6th Street and Pine. This is where 6th and Pine, this is where some of the streets that my mother walked when she was younger. As you can see, 6th and Pine, that's where Sadie's Cafe would be, on this corner right here. Right here on this corner, 6th and Pine. They also, from time to time, they would walk down 6th Street, and as you see the cars on the right-hand side, it was another trail there that they went through, but they have houses there. I can't get there now. But this is where she would have partied at, right here, or just had a good time right here at Sadie's Cafe, where it would have sat right here on this lot.